Hello there, I'm Christos Miliankos, and I've been a Bowen therapist for almost 25 years and an instructor for over 15 years. And I teach internationally all over the world, and I really enjoy it. I'm also a naturopath. As you can see, I'm in my clinic here. So I'm also a naturopath and an iridologist, and I teach those things as well. So I want to share a little presentation with you about SP1 and SP2 procedures, which stands for Specialized Bowen Procedures. Okay, so SP1 and SP2, these procedures help take your clinic to a whole new level. I know that you've been possibly practitioners for a long time and you've been having really good results. And there's some people who you may feel like you're not getting the results that they actually need and that you actually expect. And that's when these procedures come into play. So when you learn your Bowen therapy in modules 1 to 7, you learn the foundations, and every building has to have a really good foundation. And what you've learned, you will use in 60 to 80% of cases. That will be enough for you to use. And you need those really strong foundations to build on to get to the top levels. And think of these as the top levels, the levels where you get the greatest views and your clients get the greatest results. So you need a strong foundation. So what you've got is amazing, really amazing. And Bowen therapy, I believe, is one of the best therapies in the world because it treats so many different issues, and not just musculoskeletal. It treats internally in the gut, in the kidneys, in so many different areas, lymphatics. So it's a really profound musculoskeletal and fascial therapy. So in SP1, we learned these procedures. And I want to tell you a little story because when I first started Bowen and when I started learning these procedures, I had a girl came to see me, a lady really. She was not that young. She came to see me because she had jaw pain, really severe jaw pain, and she was going to have surgery in 6 weeks. So she was told that I could possibly help her with the pain until she got to her surgery. And I said, yes, let's try. So we did the BRMs, as you probably would. We did the TMJ, and we did that really for, the first 4 weeks. And she got about 60% better, which she was amazed at. Like, she had this problem for a long time. The fifth time she came in, she tried we tried the TMJ again, and she got, again, 60%. So there was no change between the fourth and fifth time. So it was just stable. And I thought, isn't that interesting? So I added the additional TMJ. And once I added the additional TMJ, she came back the 6th week and it was 95% better, and she cancelled her surgery because she thought, why would I put myself through that trauma when I feel amazing? My jaw feels like it's never felt for so long. So that's a great indication about why sometimes you need these extra procedures. In SP2, we break down the body into 4 areas. One is the pelvis and lower limb. One is the shoulders and upper limb. You can see there, these are pictures from my recent class in Malaysia. There's an amazing procedure called hamstring 2, which is really good at getting the flexibility back into the hamstrings and loosening them up. And there's the shoulder release 3, which is a really amazing procedure that works fascially to help release the shoulder. Here we've got more procedures for SP2, the trunk and the head. Now the trunk is so incredible because there's so many therapies out there don't treat the trunk at all. You can massage the tummy and lots of things like that. But with Bowen, because we work fascially and the fascia is all embedded within the trunk and within all the organs, we can have a great effect. So I want to tell you a little story. There was a little girl, a baby girl that came to see me, and she would only go to the toilet for a bowel motion once or twice a fortnight. So it was and when she went, it was very painful. So not often at all. So when obviously I did the respiratory procedure to start with, and we got some good effects. She started going every 4 days, which, compared to once a fortnight is amazing. But when I added the colon procedure, which you can see me doing up the top there, the colon procedure, when we added that, she went from every 4 days to every day, and stayed like that. Like, she came to see me regularly for tune-ups. I really like to see most of my clients regularly for a tune-up because with Bowen therapy, what we do is we get the body into a parasympathetic state. So we want to keep doing that to people so that they can keep relaxed, because we live in such a stressed world where we need to get into that parasympathetic state. So I usually tell my clients to come back monthly for a tune-up. Now, the head is another procedure. A really great procedure is the eye procedure, which is excellent for eyesight and vision problems. So this is what some of our practitioners are saying. I really would love to meet you, and I hope to in the future, so that I can help you grow your confidence in and really empower you to use these new procedures to get to greater heights. And to be honest, when I first started, I didn't use all of these procedures. Like in SP2, there's 35 procedures. I didn't use them all. I probably used 10 to 20 in the first year. However, I didn't need to. And as I went along, I saw opportunities where I could use more and more and more. And now I have used them all, and I get really great benefits and great effects for my clients. And I really want that for you too. So if you're a Bowen practitioner and you want to take your clinic to the next level, I really hope to see you at the next SP1 SP2 class. Bye-bye.